Good morning, students, parents, distinguished guests. My name is Mike Palmer. I'm the principal of Port Huron High School. On the stage with me today are Port Huron Area School District Board of Education members, President Mrs. Ann Murphy, trustees Mr. Brian Winters, Superintendent of Schools Mr. James Kane, class advisor Miss Angela Hage, assistant principals Mr. John Eastman, Mr. Joe Gilbert, and Mr. Greg Wagner, president of the junior class Miss Charlie Zimmer. Interpreting today is Tina Troy and Kelsey Townsend. Welcome to Port Huron High School's Senior Assembly. It is my privilege to present the 149th graduating class of Port Huron High School, the class of 2017. Would the audience please rise? Everyone, please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your hats as we pay tribute to our country with the singing of the national anthem performed by Sidney Collins and signed by Taylon Adams, Eva Stokes, and Peyton Ziner.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant
Thank you, seniors. Will the class of 2017 please be seated? Audience, you may be seated as well. The class of 2017 lost an important member of its class on October 17, 2015. John Tate was a friend to many throughout Port Huron High and the community and will be remembered forever. Please join me in a moment of silence in his memory. Thank you. I would like to thank our student body in advance for their respect as our senior assembly is a memory these students will cherish. Today we also have some special guests in the audience. Mrs. Kendall and her senior leadership students have invited 5th grade Little Reds from Roosevelt. Little Reds, would you please stand? These students were part of a mentor program this year, and we wanted to see their senior in their caps and gown. Thank you for coming. Before we begin our awards, I want to thank Lisa Johnston, Laura McFadden, Tammy March for their work in setting up the program, John Heath, Ken Riley, Craig Rich, and the entire custodial staff for setting up the gym. Without all of their work, none of this would be possible. Final thank you to the staff of Port Huron High School. All of the students and I want to note the dedication you show to the students of Port Huron High every day. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause for their service. Today we celebrate the qualities that we wish all students to possess: responsibility, respect, integrity, and determination. Students in front of us wear their red and white as a symbol of Big Red pride. These robes were not a gift, but something that they earned. 263 students have gone through this journey together to earn the right to sit in front of us today. For the rest of their lives, they will stand for our fight song, cheer for our teams, be proud to wear the red and white. You will always be part of the Big Red family. You should know by now that once a Big Red, always a Big Red. I've had the blessing of being a part of these students' lives for many of them for the past 7 years. Parents, it has been an honor. I will always appreciate the trust that you've shown in me. Often I think back to the key moments in the lives of our students. Parents entrust our schools with their babies when they start the first day of kindergarten. And although it is many years, it feels like it goes by in a blink of an eye. On Tuesday, we give you back into the world as graduates of Port Huron High. Congratulations to the class of 2017. Several of our graduates are making the commitment to join the armed forces to be part of a service to our country. Will the following students stand to be recognized? Audience, please hold your applause until each name has been read. For the United States Army, Osric Anderson, Donald Gibson, Justin Nordberg, Cody Sullivan, Peyton Ziner, William Dobson. For the United States Navy, Aaron Sloan. For the United States Marines, Brendan Ernst. For the United States National Guard, Dylan Judd. Congratulations, seniors. Thank you. You may be seated. Please welcome Mr. John Eastman with our first scholarships and awards.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Palmer. I will now read to you senior scholarships and awards. Seniors, please remain standing as I read the awards. Audience, please refrain from clapping until all the awards have been read. Lindsay Bailey, the Advia Foundation 2017 Youth Scholarship, Central Michigan University Academic Excellence Award. Timothy Blythe, Blue Water Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, C Memorial Scholarship, Justin Evans Memorial Scholarship, Spring Arbor University Provost Scholarship. Marco Bolar. Central Michigan University Academic Excellence Award. Ferris State University Gold Scholarship. Madison Bradkey. Central Michigan University Academic Excellence Award. Aaron Butler. Oakland University Presidential Scholarship. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. University of Dayton President's Merit Scholarship. Central Michigan University Centralis Gold Scholarship. Ferris State University Founders Scholarship. Elma Selibik. Nyest Regling Scholarship Fund. Western Michigan University Diversity Award. Eastern Michigan University Gold Scholarship. Hannah Collins. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Oakland University Recognition Award. Northern Michigan University Wildcat Achievement Scholarship. Central Michigan University Academic Excellence Award. Saginaw Valley State University Cardinal Scholarship. Sydney Collins. Oakland University Distinguished Scholar Award. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Western Michigan University Legacy Scholarship. Lindsay Crane. Port Huron Area School District Scholarship Fund. Mark Grace Memorial Scholarship. Nicholas Darby. College for Creative Studies Merit Scholarship. Autumn Davis. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Brandon Despain. Olivet University Academic Scholarship. Olivet University Boxing Scholarship. USA Boxing Scholarship. Gianni DeTrapani. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Caitlin Draco. University of Michigan Hale Scholarship. University of Michigan MPACT Scholarship. Austin Dunn. Northern Michigan University Wildcat Achievement Scholarship. Lily Falk. Michigan Technological University Scholar of Excellence. Wayne State University Warrior Scholarship. Catherine Fanson. Eastern Michigan University Emerald Award. Jared Graham. Central Michigan University Academic Excellence Award. Cameron Hinojosa. Newmont University Achievement Scholarship. Kelsey Howard. Port Huron Parrot Head Scholarship. Lee Huffsmith. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Saginaw Valley State University Dean's Scholarship. Kaylee Johnson. University of Michigan Hale Scholarship. Alma College Presidential Scholarship. College for Creative Studies Scholarship. Wayne State University Gold Scholarship. Ryan Lotz. University of Dayton Father Chaminade Scholarship. Elizabeth Martin. Alma College Academic Award. Matthew McCumber. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Alicia Ream. U.S. Figure Skating Silver Level Achievement. University of Minnesota National Scholar Award. Caitlin Rose. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Eastern Michigan University Education First Opportunity Scholarship. Ferris State University Crimson Scholarship. Corey Smith. Ohio University Signature Awards Program Scholarship. Oakland University Distinguished Scholar Award. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Shailene Smith. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Central Michigan University Academic Excellence Award. Dakota Snee. Michigan Elks Charitable Grant Fund Scholarship. Blake Spencer. Eastern Michigan University Emerald Scholarship. Haley Weglars. Oakland University Talented Scholar Award. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Michigan Competitive Scholarship. Little Brothers, Little Sisters of St. Clair County Scholarship Endowment Fund. Beth Linsheed Duff Scholarship. Rochelle Wendt. University of Dayton President's Merit Scholarship. Butler University Academic Scholarship. Kenneth and Verl Fleury Foundation Scholarship. Howard A. Atchison Memorial Fund. Aubriana Wickings. University of Michigan Hale Scholarship. Jeffrey Winkleman. Oakland University Recognition Award. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Luke Winkler. Oakland University Geographic Region Award. Ashley Wypitch. Ohio University Signature Awards Program Scholarship. Congratulations, scholarship and award winners. You may be seated. At this time, please help me welcome Mr. Joe Gilbert, Port Huron High School Assistant Principal, to present departmental awards.
Good morning, everybody. I'm happy to share the excitement of your graduation, seniors. Proud of each and every one of you and all of your accomplishments. Congratulations, Big Reds. You're on your way to doing it. Can't wait to see where life takes you, each and every one of you. It's my honor to announce departmental awards. Seniors, please stand until all names have been called. Audience, again, we please ask that you hold your applause until all names have been recognized. In band, Gabrielle Brown, Sydney Gagne, Oscar Islis. For fine arts and ceramics, Nolan Merrill. Digital design, Sydney Collins and Luke Winkler. In drawing, Faith Moore. For painting, Audrey Henley. In sculpture, Alexis Sims. And in performing arts, Taylin Adams, Shane Black, Hannah Collins, Audrey Henley, Jennifer Lee. For guitar, Ian Burkett. In choir, Ariane Kelly. In language arts, for English, Rochelle Wendt and Aubriana Wickings. In French, Victoria Loxton. For mathematics, the Marilyn Fiedler Award, Rochelle Wendt. The Thomas Case Award, Ethan Albany. In physical education, the female is Casey Lambert. The male award goes to Nathaniel Cotter, John Krestick, and Cody Sullivan. In science, for biology, Lindsay Crane. In chemistry, Ethan Albany, Sydney Collins, Lily Falk, and Rochelle Wendt. And in physics, Caitlin Draco and Kaylee Johnson. For social studies, Gabrielle Brown, Ryan Lotz, and Aubriana Wickings. And yearbook and journalism, Janelle Madsen and Sarah Stevens. Please join me in applauding these accomplishments. Good to see you. Thank you. Next, I will read the names of students who have earned the Michigan Merit Award by achieving a level 1 or 2 on the MME. Seniors, again, please stand until all names have been called in the audience. Please hold your applause until I've read all 31 names. Ethan Albany, Robert Arnold II, Aaron Butler, Jared Churchill, Hannah Collins, Sydney Collins, Austin Cozio, Nathaniel Cotter, Darian Davis, Jesse Dye, Lily Falk, Jared Graham, Mark Guernsey, Morgan Keeley, Seth Kotsko, Casey LaCroix, Scott May, Michaela Melms, Austin Moen, Aaron Price, Brandon Riffenberg, Corey Smith, Bryce Solomon, Blake Spencer, Haley Weglars, Rochelle Went, Aubriana Wickings, Jeffrey Winkleman, David Wolven, and Brendan Zelkowski. Congratulations. You be seated. This year we've had the privilege to host 4 foreign exchange students. When they stand, you'll notice that they're wearing a special stole that represents the country that they are from. Foreign exchange students, please stand when I call your name. This year's foreign exchange students are Emily Bray from Germany, Hannah Lotta Metzla from Estonia, Carolyn Kvist from Denmark. Caroline couldn't be here today because she is representing us at the state tennis meet. Helen Will from Germany. It's been an honor to host you at Port Huron High School this year. You are honorary Big Reds, and remember, as Mr. Palmer said, once a Big Red, always a Big Red. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I'll now invite Port Huron High School Athletic Director and Assistant Principal, Mr. Greg Wagner, to the podium where he'll read our special awards. Thank you.
Good morning, and thank you, Mr. Gilbert. Special awards are necessary for special people. I will announce the 2017 Special Award winners at this time. I again ask all recipients to remain standing until all awards are announced. Channel 7, Brightest and Best Award, Aubriana Wickings. Reed Laughlin Award for the Most Improved Attitude, female, Adeline Gagnon, male, Justin Nordberg. U of M Award for the Top Scholar Athlete, female, Rochelle Went, male, Luke Winkler. The James Ullenbrook Award for the Most Versatile Athlete, female, Kelsey Chapman, male, Tyler Lee. The Yale Schiller Award for Sportsmanship and Academics, female, Lindsay Bailey, male, Cameron Hinojosa. The U.S. Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award, female, Aaron Butler, male, Corey Smith. The U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, Aubriana Wickings. The U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award, female, Allie Federley, male, D'Angelo Sanderson. The Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence, Kaylee Johnson. The John Philip Sousa Band Award, Zaina Asbury. The Bob Gibbs Memorial Jazz Band Award, Austin Caseo. The Director's Award for Band, Grace Turpin, Emma Landshut. On January 31st, 2014, our Big Red staff lost one of our own with the passing of Mr. Scott Nichols. As a former Port Huron High student athlete, Scott fulfilled his dream of being able to teach and coach in Big Red Country. He was a very fun-loving, passionate, and enthusiastic man who truly loved being a Big Red. In his honor, the Scott Nichols Success Scholarship and Scott Nichols Sports Spark Plug Award are given to students who best exemplify his spirit and determination in the classroom and on the ball field or hockey arena. The Scott Nichols Success Scholarship will be awarded to a student who embodies the spirit of the Big Reds and who has overcome adversity or challenges throughout their high school career. The 2017 Scott Nichols Success Scholarship is awarded to Caitlin Wilton. The Scott Nichols Sports Spark Plug Scholarship is awarded to a senior baseball or softball player or hockey player who was a great team leader and player. This person showed a lot of character and enthusiasm and perseverance for their respective game, teammates, coaches. She always showed pride in wearing the Big Red uniform at practice and games. 2017 Scott Nichols Sports Spark Plug Scholarship is awarded to Allie Federley. The Ken Summelsberger Sportsmanship Award, Jeffrey Seeger. Carly Sansoni Memorial Volleyball Scholarship, Hannah Jefferson. Carly Sansoni Memorial Girls Tennis Scholarship, Ashley Gilbert. Sean Stevens Memorial Golf Scholarship, Austin Dunn, and the Perfect Attendance Award, Jeffrey Seeger, Cody Steenberg, excuse me. Congratulations, special award winners. Zana Asbury, would you please join me on the stage? As she approaches the stage, on behalf of the St. Clair County Association of School Boards, I am pleased to present Zana Asbury a scholarship of $600. This is the 27th year that the County School Board Association has awarded scholarships to students who are planning to pursue a teaching degree. After graduation, Zana plans to attend St. Clair County Community College, where she will begin her studies to become a teacher. Zana is the daughter of Ronnie Hines and Karima Asbury. Being able to impact student lives, just as her teachers have impacted her life, is the primary reason Zana wants to pursue a career in teaching. Zana wants to inspire students just like her teacher, Mr. Scott Jones. Zana says Mr. Jones is not just a music teacher, he teaches life skills and leadership skills and helps students find themselves. Zana?
Well, there's a lot of you, so I will make this short and quick because I know it's hot up there. So first, I would like to start off to thank all of my teachers, not specifically Scott Jones. A lot of you have helped me get through a lot of things, even with just me struggling with any assignments or any like problems I have at home or in life in general. So I will say thank you for not failing me and supporting me in everything I do. But there's one teacher that spent many hours on the field with me, pat me on the back after I done a parade and not pass out, and has made me better at every concert. This man has helped me find the beauty in music and has also taught me everything that Mr. Wagner has provided. Many teachers has prepared me for college, yet Mr. Jones has helped me become further into what I actually want to pursue in that field of college. I want to be a music teacher and soon take his job. And funny that he helped me with it. And so he has helped me and given me the textbooks that many teachers that have not pursued for many students. He has given me the textbooks of being a musical educator, and I'm really excited for the upcoming year. Even though he can be a hothead sometimes, sorry, he has really helped me excel in the musical field of education, and he has taught me something my parents have not. Do not be talked down as a high school student, because I am an independent, smart young lady, and I will soon take his job. Thank you.
And again, congratulations. It is with great pride that I turn our program back over to our principal at Port Huron High School, Mr. Michael Palmer.
Now it is my pleasure to present the Willard C. and Pauline H. Blackney Memorial Scholarship. This award honors the parents of Mr. Paul Blackney. Willard and Pauline were graduates of Port Huron High and spent their careers working with students in the Port Huron schools. His mother taught at Cleveland. His father coached at many different sports at Port Huron High. Mr. and Mrs. Blackney have provided for this scholarship for the past 26 years. Mr. Blackney is a 1965 graduate of Port Huron High. After high school, he attended the University of Michigan and went on to have a successful business career. Mr. Blackney has said that his most important educational experiences were while he attended Port Huron High. And in fact, he has mentioned to me several times how the best teachers that he's had were at Port Huron High in all of his educational experience. And that is why he has chosen to give back every year to our students in our school with this scholarship. Today we are joined in the audience by Mr. and Mrs. Blackney. Please join me in thanking them for their generosity. At this time, I'll invite one of last year's recipients to the stage to share her story of how the scholarship has helped. Please welcome Allison Fleury.
Good morning, class of 2017, staff, students, guests. I want to start off by thanking Mr. and Mrs. Blackney. You are extremely generous and are true examples of what it means to be a Big Red. Without you, I would not have been able to finish my freshman year of college debt-free. But what Mr. and Mrs. Blackney are doing is more than helping students get to college. They are supporting the ambitions of young adults and streamlining a future that supports peace, equality, and solidarity. I currently attend the School of Nursing at Oakland University, and I plan on continuing my education and eventually earning a doctorate of nursing practice specializing in women's health. I hope to holistically provide girls the support they need to bolster their ability to believe in themselves and understand their value and potential. This past year, I got to experience living on campus. I participated in the Grizzlies athletic band, where I could continue to express my passion for music. I also went Greek and joined Gamma Phi Beta's Delta Omega chapter. I chose Gamma Phi because of our philanthropic focus. Women Building Strong Girls doesn't just address an existing challenge, but proactively provides opportunities for long-term success by inspiring the leaders of tomorrow. And now, class of 2017, my advice to you is to invest your time in your passions. Not only will you be successful, but you will be happy beyond measure. Be sure to surround yourself with the people that share your vision. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And lastly, never forget where you came from. Thank you again, Mr. and Mrs. Blackney, for your constant generosity and continuing to support the visions of Big Reds alike. Thank you.
Thank you, Allison. I will now announce the recipients of this year's award. If your name is called, please walk to the stage to be recognized. The first scholarship will be awarded to Haley Weglars. Congratulations, Haley. The second scholarship will be awarded to Rochelle Went. Congratulations, Rochelle. The third and final scholarship will be awarded to Jeffrey Winkleman. Congratulations, Jeff. And a thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Blackney for their generous support of Port Huron High. The following awards are for the Port Huron High School Wall of Fame. Audience, feel free to provide a resounding applause after each name is read. Recipients, please stand when your name is read. The Florence Weiss Citizenship Award, a responsible citizen that is loyal to her school, class, community, and family. She is conscientious and cooperative, known to work to the limit of her ability. She is of good character and friendly to all. This year, the award goes to Sydney Collins. The Marjorie Militner's Leadership Award. Leaders are not born, but developed through the right combination of personal traits: patience, honesty, enthusiasm, loyalty, dependability, good example. A good leader is intelligent. She is not afraid of hard work. Leader earns respect and admiration by using her influence wisely. This year, the award goes to Jennifer Lee. The Chester Rosinski Award. This award will be presented annually to the senior who best displays the spirit, pride, and support of Port Huron High as displayed by Chester Chet Rosinski in his 17 years as principal of Port Huron High School. This year, the award goes to Timothy Blythe. The Tina Sargent Effort Award. This year, the award goes to Jared Van Buskirk. The Principal Leadership Award. This year, the award goes to Janelle Madsen. Thank you. I will now recognize the students that have earned the Principal's Honor List and Presidential Academic Fitness Award. Students, please stand and remain standing until the names have been read. Audience, please hold your applause. Kendra Maya, Alexander Apolzen, Lindsay Bailey, Madison Bradkey, Emily Bray, Gabrielle Brown, Aaron Butler, Alma Celebic, Kelsey Chapman, Jared Churchill, Hannah Collins, Sydney Collins, Nathaniel Cotter, Lindsay Crane, Darian Davis, Gianni DeTrapani, Caitlin Draco, Brendan Ernst, Lily Falk, Jared Graham, Audrey Henley, Cameron Hinojosa, Kaylee Jacobs, Kaylee Johnson, Josephine Kirschner, Ryan Lotz, Sarah McFarland, Michaela Melms, Hannah Lotta Metzla, Annabelle O'Neill, Shelby Pfefferly, Caroline Kavist, Ashley Redfield, Samantha Chauvin, Alexis Sims, Joseph Skripkin, Corey Smith, Dakota Snee, Blake Spencer, Cody Steenberg, Sarah Stevens, Lindsay Stoutenberg, Anna Sturgis, Alexander Thomas, Haley Weglars, Rochelle Went, Aubriana Wickings, Helen Will, Jeffrey Winkleman, Luke Winkler, David Wolven, Ashley Wypish. Congratulations, seniors. At this time, we will present medallions to the 2017 salutatorian and valedictorians. The valedictorians and salutatorian have maintained the highest grade point averages in their class while taking at least one advanced placement class in each of the core academic subjects. Board members and Superintendent Kane, would you make your way to the front of the stage to award the medallions? This year's salutatorian is Sydney Collins. This year's first valedictorian is Kaylee Johnson. This year's second valedictorian is Rochelle Went. This year's third valedictorian is Aubriana Wickings. Join me in congratulating these seniors on their achievement. Salutatorian and valedictorians, if you could approach the stage. I will now welcome Sydney with the salutatorian address.
So I thought I'd open my speech with a little background story. When I was first given the task of writing a speech for graduation, Mr. Archer had offered to write me a draft that I could use as inspiration. It's worth mentioning that this was right after I'd been kind of pushing his buttons, which is quite easy, so I should have expected something to be up. The next day, he presented me with a very elaborate and sophisticated speech, with which I was quite impressed that he wrote in such little time. However, I was very recently informed that it was actually a speech given by former Italian fascist dictator Benito Mussolini, that he changed slightly, and then proceeded to ask me, "You do know who Mussolini is, right?" I am up here, aren't I? Today, you're probably expecting a cliche speech containing phrases like, "We did it," and "follow your dreams," or, in the words of Journey, "don't stop believing," which I'll admit is partially true. But that's okay, because despite being heard a million times, within the cliche lies some truth. Countless lifelong memories have been born at Port Huron High School over the past 4 years, from Friday night lights to leadership performances to watching Mr. Weiss launch a potato across the room. Although we often claim we wish to simply skip high school altogether and be an adult already, deep down we know there are some parts we're going to miss. Like your best friends you look forward to seeing at the same time every day. The school dances that weren't so much as dances, but more of, I'm just going to stand here and move my hands and hope it looks like dancing. And, of course, the wonderful early morning reveille and sore feet of band camp. Actually, I may not miss that as much. Sorry, Mr. Jones. Looking back at all the fun times high school has given us, it's not hard to not be super cliche and think, wow, I guess I'm kind of gonna miss this. What the cliche leave out though, is all of the messiness that accompanies this chaotic period of our lives. Let's be honest, seniors, we're all itching to graduate for a reason. High school can be a stressful time. It comes with long nights of AP Chem homework as you try to avoid, quote unquote, killing the patient. It comes with endless questions of what we want to do for the rest of our lives, which, by the way, we were supposed to have figured out like 3 years ago, so no pressure there. It comes with first boyfriends and girlfriends, second boyfriends and girlfriends, and then figuring out that you were the problem. Although, it comes with challenges of self-image as we go through all of those glorious body changes of puberty. And lastly, it comes with the question of who we are as a person. Although we still may not know who we are, high school in many ways has shaped us into different types of people. We have found our strengths and our weaknesses. We have learned what a true friend is and what a not so true friend is. And we have found that procrastination, while nice for binge watching Breaking Bad, may not be that great when you have to give a speech the next week. Although these 4 years may not have been perfect, the challenges we have overcome to be here today have strengthened us and have defined us as a person. They have forced us to look in the mirror and face our true selves and have prepared us for all of these successes and failures that lie before us. After this year, we will all go our separate ways, attending different colleges, technical schools, and even going into the military or workforce. And we will still continue to face obstacles. But along with these tests of determination, character, and strength will someday come success and ultimately happiness found in pursuing your dreams. Cliche part of the speech aside, I'd like to give a quick thank you to my parents for supporting me and dealing with all of my teen hormones over the years, to my brother Nick for keeping me updated on all of the most recent memes and political news, what would I do without you, to my grandparents for never failing to be my #1 fans at every recital or swim meet, and lastly, to all of my friends, especially Hannah and RJ, for your love and support despite my terrible jokes and spontaneous singing to Frozen lyrics. I love you guys. So I'll leave you with this. Find what makes you happy, and don't let anyone or anything come in the way of pursuing it. Be confident in yourself and your abilities, and always listen to your mom because she's 110% right. Right 100% of the time. In the words of Harvard Law graduate Elle Woods, it is with passion, courage of conviction, and strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world. Congratulations, class of 2017. We did it. Now we'd like to welcome valedictorian Kelly Johnson to the podium.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, teachers, students, administration, band, and most of all, the class of 2017. As I stand before you today, I'm experiencing a similar feeling I had when I first stepped in the doors of Port Huron High School, the butterflies in my stomach kind of feeling. I must admit, I never pictured myself on a stage speaking in front of such a large crowd of people. Although I might be nervous, it is truly an honor to represent the class of 2017. Being a student at Port Huron High School isn't just about learning. It's also about building relationships with the people around you. The person sitting next to you shouldn't be thought of as someone you just happen to get stuck with for the past 4 years. We pushed through these years together. Our class has bonded through the sports we've all cheered on, the pep rallies we've all lived for, the fire drills we've all appreciated, depending on the weather, the snow days we've all prayed for, the teachers we've all loved, the assemblies we've all hoped for, the tests we've all loathed. All the memories we have of high school are with each other. We've all patiently waited for this day to come, some more than others. Well, here we are. Now what? Where will you be in the next few years? Whether it's teaching future generations, volunteering at a soup kitchen, creating new music or art, defending our country, or even living in your parents' basement, all of you will make your own way in the world. The possibilities are and will remain limitless as long as you choose to keep them so. If you haven't determined the next step you want to take in life after high school, what you're looking for is not out there. It's in you. It always has been. In the wise words of Golda Meir, trust yourself. Create the kind of self that you'll be happy to live with all of your life. Make the most of yourself by fanning the tiny inner sparks of possibility into flames of achievement. My fellow classmates, the future rests in your hands. Although that much responsibility sounds terrifying, don't fear the future. The only thing you can do about the future is to live in the present. I'm not saying to stop dreaming about who or where you will be in the future. I'm saying to make those dreams a reality. If you never go after what you want in life, you'll never have it. No one will take better care of your future than you. Yes, you will make mistakes, and you might even fail, but promise me that you'll never give up. A saying that I choose to live by is believe you can, and you're halfway there. No matter how hard life gets, keep your head up in failure. Life will get better if you never allow your failures to defeat you. With a positive attitude, the right friends, an education, and strong determination, we will achieve success together because all of us have the potential to make a difference in this world. Because success all depends on the second letter, and that's you. Now I would like to take a moment to thank the people who have helped me get to where I am today. To all the teachers, staff, and administration, thank you for providing us with such a rewarding education. We appreciate everything that you do in order to lead us down the path to success. To the band, thank you for the memories and the long-lasting friendships. Being in band class and marching band for 4 years has been the most unforgettable experience of my life. Whether I was walking through the band doors or marching out on the field, I've always felt at home because of the family that we are. The memories we have shared will forever hold a special place in my heart. To all of my friends, I treasure your unconditional love and support. There's no way that I would survive the struggles of high school without any of you. And most of all, to my grandparents and my parents, I hope I made you proud. You have always supported me for everything, no matter what, because you want to ensure I live a successful and happy life. I couldn't be more grateful for our family. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And finally, to the class of 2017, we made it. Most importantly, we made it together. We have set examples for the students sitting in the stands today. We have left a trail they'll be proud to follow. As Mr. Jones always taught me, leave it better than you found it. And I believe we, the class of 2017, did just that. Congratulations, and as always, go Big Reds. Now please welcome our next valedictorian, Rochelle Went.
Wow, there's a lot of you guys. Okay. Good morning, class of 2017, teachers, faculty, family, and friends. We finally did it. The day we've all been waiting for is finally here. 13 years of schooling completed, some of us struggling along the way, but now we are all here to be recognized for completing what seems to have been the longest years of our lives. Now I know that some of you are too busy worrying about posting silly cap and gown pics on Instagram to actually pay attention to the speech, but I suggest you do. Not just because it's awesome, but because I actually have some wise words of wisdom for you. And for those of you who are close to me, you know those don't happen very often. Before I get into detail, I would like to thank all the teachers and administrators who have helped us all be here today. I'd also like to thank some special friends. You know who you are. Thanks for always believing in me and creating all these amazing memories with me. Over the last 4 years here at Port Huron High, we've learned a lot. Ms. Davis taught us that it's not about the grade, it's about the learning, although I cared a little more about the grade. Ms. Ford taught us that not only is maize the staple food of Mesoamerica, but although she may be tiny, not to mess with her, because she's not scared of anyone or anything. Mr. Weiss taught us the importance of October 23rd at 6:02, and to never eat any more junk food in our lives, ever. All this knowledge will no doubt be valuable as we go forward in life, but I think the most important lesson we've learned over the past 4 years is how much we truly mean to each other. Sure, friendships have ended, people have grown apart, and stupid fights have arisen, but we'll never have the special bond that we had in high school anymore. The normality of everything is now gone. Seeing our friends every morning waiting for us at our locker, that gross smell in the hallway when it gets too hot outside, knowing everyone in all of your classes, and always being surrounded by people you've grown up with and who care about you is now gone. As we face our own individual journeys in the future, the memories made here in Big Red Country are the ones that will last a lifetime. In our futures, we will surely have setbacks, but along with those setbacks, accomplishments we never thought we could reach will be achieved. If you listen to people and let them to project their fear onto you, you won't live. Don't be scared of your future, for we are almost high school graduates, living our lives and doing our best. Your future, whatever you decide to do after high school, will have good days and bad days, just like high school did. Now, this next part is meant for only 2 people in this gym, so the rest of you can just pretend like you've been listening, what you've probably been doing this whole time. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for everything you've ever done for me. I would not be here today if it wasn't for you too. You've raised me to be a strong, confident woman in a society where those traits are needed the most. Mom, I know there were several times this year that I made you glad I was an only child, so that way you only had to deal with one sassy 18-year-old. Thanks for teaching me how tough I actually am and always telling me to suck it up and to stop complaining. Dad, becoming valedictorian must be genetic since you were class of 1981's valedictorian many, many, many years ago. I know we butt heads a lot, but that's because we're basically the same person, except I'm funnier and the better valedictorian. Thanks for never giving up on me and always being my rock, no matter what silly things I did or stupid things I said. Now, I know you're both crying at this point, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen, but Mom, look in your purse, I packed some extra Kleenexes in there, because I knew you'd be needing them. Okay, I'm done with all that sad stuff, because class of 2017, we're graduating, and there's nothing better than that. We're moving on to bigger and better things, and I have hope that every single person sitting here in this room will accomplish amazing things in their future. After Tuesday, we are no longer Port Huron High School students, but Port Huron High School graduates, and the road ahead of us will surely be difficult. The memories made have defined who we are and who we will become. High school was just a bump in the road, and if you keep pushing forward, you will see that the road of success stretches for miles and miles with several endless twists and turns. Now it is our time to see what road we each take and give ourselves a chance to go as far as life will take us. Congrats, class of 2017, we did it. Next is valedictorian Aubriana Wickings.
Sorry, I have to calm down for a second. Good morning, students, faculty, parents, and most importantly, good morning, class of 2017. Before I dive into my speech and give you all due time to contemplate why I'm up here and where you've seen me before, I'd like to get some cliche but pertinent opening credits out of the way. Thank you to the teachers and counselors who have collectively managed to support this class throughout the entire duration of our 4-year case of senioritis. Thank you also to the friends who, between early morning Dungeons & Dragons campaign meetings and late night football games, made sure my senior year was comprised of unforgettable memories. But the biggest thank you and dedication I'm going to offer is to my plethora of younger siblings. For so long I've had to figure things out on my own and be my own adult. What always kept me going was the idea that in the end I'd be able to give you all someone to look up to. I actually owe so much of who I am today to you 5. And now what you've all been waiting for, a condensed novella which covers the plight of a life at Port Huron High School. If high school has taught me anything, it's that every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Chapter 173. Mrs. Bren Armstrong is sitting at her desk prepping for a class discussion on the tangled web that is the King Lear character sheet, and thinking about how thankful she is that the class of 2017 doesn't tell her happy birthday every day like the class of 2016 did. Mr. Weiss, dressed in his signature Bill Nye lab coat attire, is preaching about how one shouldn't flick a Bic lighter by silos, and wondering when another kid is actually going to show up with a pair of binoculars to read the posted solubility rules during a quiz. And Mrs. Ford is half watching with one hand on her purple bat as students she has never had in class flood in and out of her room because they're hungry. Chapter 282. On a bright end of winter day, one vaguely reminiscent of summer, a weather anomaly which we as Michiganders are all used to by now, a man in a black pickup truck fervently attempts to slam on brakes which no longer adhere to the definition of the word brake, and dutifully takes down the wall of the aforementioned high school's unoccupied Spanish classroom. Spoiler alert, we all had to come to school the next day. Every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, but only the most promising of stories have sequels. Prologue, Book 2. The 149th graduating class of PH, because we, quite frankly, were cheated out of being 150, uniformly sit in an uncomfortable set of red chairs, having listened to what the underclassmen in the audience feel have been gruesomely boring speeches, and try not to think about what's to come. These next chapters of our lives are going to be choppy, messy, tedious, wrong foot forward, extravagantly idealized, but poorly conducted examples of why book editing companies exist. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't embrace our scribbles and our footnotes. Class of 2017, thank you for these last 4 years and for giving me a plentiful assortment of somethings to write about.
Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. Please welcome Superintendent of Port Huron Schools, Mr. James Kane, to the podium.
Good morning, everyone. It is my honor and pleasure to be here today to celebrate with all of you students in the many accomplishments, honors, and distinctions that you've earned. I'm following some very difficult shoes, great speeches there, everyone. But I want to congratulate you all on your success and wish you the best as you move forward. This is truly a time of great excitement for you as graduating seniors. And I want to encourage you to cherish each moment over the next few weeks and embrace the memories you have of your time from kindergarten all the way back those first days of school up to today, and the memories you're going to make in the near future before you move on and turn the page to what's next after Port Huron High School. So what I encourage you to do today is something small yet with the potential to have tremendous impact. As you think about your journey from kindergarten till today, make a list of at least 5 to 10 people who helped you along the way or made a lasting impression, and take the time to thank them now. How you thank them is totally up to you. It could be a note, an email, a phone call, maybe even a social media message, but thank them in the moment. This truly will be a gift to them and a gift to you as you move on from Port Huron High School. And then down the road of life, take time to remind these people again for being difference makers in your life journey. It's important as you move through life to remember where you come from, who is there to help you, and to keep a thankful heart. It's very evident to me that the Port Huron High School class of 2017 is an exceptional group of talented young men and women. Go forth and make a difference in this world. You are equipped to do it. I look forward to continuing your celebration at commencement next week. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Kane. Our senior class advisor, Miss Angela Hage, has given her time over the last 4 years to help ensure the best possible high school experience for these students. Her dedication to the class of 2017 has been evident throughout every activity and event. Her support has been constant and is very much appreciated. Please help me now welcome Miss Hage to the podium as we recognize our class.
Parents, guardians, family members, staff, members of the Port Huron community, good morning. And to the class of 2017, you all look great this morning. My name is Angela Hage, and I am the proud class advisor of the class of 2017. Those of you who are close to me know that I was extremely hesitant to get up here and speak today. This has absolutely nothing to do with the amount of love I have for all of you, and everything to do with the fact that for the first time since I have known you, I felt my guidance was not needed. Traditionally, it is the class advisor's job to stand up and give advice to the soon-to-be graduates, but how could I give advice? When it comes to character and integrity, you have it covered. You have shown more character and integrity than many do in a lifetime by accepting the changes Port Huron High has thrown at you. Everything from a new principal to new academic programs to a new haircut for Tim Blythe, your adaptation to change has been embraced with character. In a time where it is so easy to be negative behind a device, you have shown integrity by providing support to classmates and staff members, and by making them feel appreciated and most of all, accepted. When speaking with people from around the district, they say this is the first thing that they notice when they walk through our doors. Hard work is nothing new to you. We know you have work ethic, proven not only by the undefeated games assembly record and 22 academic scholars and countless number of academic awards given today, but also by the accomplishments you have made in drama, robotics, tech, athletics, band and music, and through our amazing art program. After a lot of thinking, I realized that I do have one thing on you all, and that is years. And in my years, I have learned the importance of family. Not only the family you were born into, but the family you make for yourself in the different places you will go. To me, a family is the people who support you, who push you when you feel you have no push left, and who love you even when they absolutely hate you. Whether you realize it or not, you have all made a family here in Big Red Country. So to my family, the class of 2017, it has been my true honor to serve as your class advisor. I've had more laughs with you and learned more lessons from you than I could ever squeeze into this 2-minute speech. It is likely that your life is not going to end up exactly the way you plan it, and that's okay. Just remember that wherever you go, be sure to find your family, but never forget the Big Red family who you are sitting amongst as I speak. Congratulations, and always remember, once a Big Red, always a Big Red. And now, please help me by welcoming my class officers to the stage. President Janelle Madsen, Vice President Catherine Fanton, Secretary Madison Bradkey, Treasurer Sarah Stevens, Historian Alma Selibek, Ombudsman Gianni DiTrapani, Spirit Advisor Sunny Randall Ellis, Social Media Chair Georgia Blaze. I am now going to give the stage over to the Class of 2017 President, Miss Janelle Madsen. Thank you.
So first, I would like to congratulate everyone and wish you the best on wherever life takes you. Over the last 4 years, our class has faced many ups and many downs. Every senior has faced some challenge or loss to overcome. However, we all still managed to end up here, sitting in these chairs together as the Big Red family we are. That's something unique about us Big Reds. No matter what, we are always there for each other. To this honor, we decided to start a scholarship. For the next 4 years, a student who has faced their own challenges but still exemplified the spirit of a Big Red will receive an amount towards whatever life takes them. Sorry, guys. I would like to take a moment to thank our teachers for making such an impact on our lives and putting up with us for the last 4 years. Also, to our principals for working so hard to make this a special time for us. I would like to hand this gavel down to a very special person who I believe will make a great leader and will do everything in our power to make senior year special for her classmates. Charlie. I'd also like to thank Ms. Hage, who has done so much for our class, and I think I speak for all Big Reds when I say this: we will truly miss you next year. And so I would also like to hand you the gavel and give Ms. Hage a present from our class.
On behalf of Port Huron High student body, congratulations to the class of 2017. As next year's senior class president, I would like to thank you all for being our role models. Good luck on your adventures, which begin now. We hope to represent our school with as much pride as you did. Once again, thank you, congratulations, and go Big Reds.
Thank you, Janelle, and congratulations, Charlie. The senior class song represents the memories that students have made during their time in school, as well as the recognition that a new chapter in their life is about to begin. This year's class song is titled "You're Gonna Miss This" by Trace Adkins. It will be performed for you today by Grace Turpin, accompanied by Austin Benner, Sydney Collins, and Preston Zink.
Just like you, you're gonna miss this. take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. Before she knows it, she's a brand new bride in her one-bedroom apartment, and her daddy stops by. He tells her it's a nice place. She says it'll do for now. Starts talking about babies and buying a house. Daddy shakes his head, says, baby, just slow down. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. 5 years later, there's a plumber working on the water heater. Dogs barking, phones ringing, one kid's crying, one kid's screaming. She keeps apologizing. He says, "Say, don't bother me. Got 2 babies of my own. One's 36, one's 23. Huh? It's hard to believe, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. It's some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna miss
Nice job, seniors. I would now like to welcome our senior cheerleaders to come forward and lead us in Port Huron High School's fight song. Will the class of 2017 please rise? Audience, you should rise as well. And now please help me in welcoming senior drum major Grace Turpin, who will lead the band and our seniors in a performance of Port Huron High School's alma mater. Will the class of 2017 please face the audience? Will the class of 2017 please face forward? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you Port Huron High School's graduating class of 2017.